toughest things to do. The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking for space, it's Carney. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Pulls it in. It's Carr. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground recovered to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's McDaniel. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught close to the marker, hits Gardner. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Avant. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. It's in, completed. He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right, and he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Got a man, it's Cantrell. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Jukes his way for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. Fires to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it. It's Carney. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 4 over Troy. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Grabbed in the middle, it's Avant. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
San Jose State, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. On the run, it's Carr. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. To the air on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Give him 6. Touchdown, Warriors. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The screen, and watch out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. There he goes. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Timeout by the offense. Can't afford any miscommunication here.
Timeout. San Jose State.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gardner. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Now facing a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Cantrell. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. With the catch, it's Porter. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Rainbow Warriors will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gardner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Got it behind the line. It's Gardner. Plows through the defense. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's McDaniel. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cantrell. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Gain of 16.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! He got a step and just dusted the field. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 2 to Virginia.
On the ground, it's Carr.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
First down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's a first down.
To throw, it's McDaniel. Got his man quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Gardner. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Fourth down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Wide out trying to get it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that 4th down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice 4th down conversion.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. He's got it on the side, the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Just drives in between the uprights. They are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Line getting set on second down.
Second down coming up.
He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
San Jose State, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gardner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. To the air, it's McDaniel. Fires complete on the crosser. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They just keep firing. Fires deep on the run. And his first pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll try it again. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Past the 20. Touchdown Warriors! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
San Jose State, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Callaway. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Loses 4. 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some...
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And here's the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Under fire. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. After this, it'll be a wrap. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.